Hello there, my close and good friends, and welcome back to the channel of Major Luck 92, the Shaman of Gaming. As you can see, I've been playing a bit of Black Ops recently. I suppose in preparation for Black Ops 2, but that's sort of beyond the point. Yeah, before I actually get into the sort of meat of this video, the old pork steak of this video, I just want to point out that I haven't uploaded anything in a couple of days for a couple of reasons. One reason is that I had actually sort of attempted to do some commentary last night and a couple of days ago, and some of you may know I actually have a guinea pig and a rabbit whose cage is like right behind sort of where my setup is, and last night and the other night they just were failing to sit their furry asses down, and I was just getting frustrated. So I just gave up and pretty much went to bed after that. Who thought I could one could become so frustrated and angry with a tiny little furry animal? But anyway, yeah, and the other reason is because I haven't been in the best of moods to sort of step up to the plate on a commentary and step, you know, in front of the mic and the screen. So yeah, that's basically why, you know, I haven't posted anything the last couple of days, but obviously I'm trying to get back into a steady, you know, schedule of videos, obviously, because I've got more than one series going at the moment. So I'll be back uploading every day, probably straight after this video uploads. So anyway, as you can see by the title, this video actually does have a purpose and a sort of specific and particular one, and that is that, you know, amongst playing, you know, Modern Warfare 3, which I have been doing again recently, even though I had a bit of a sort of exile from it, it just sort of hits you how people just are not prepared to push the boat out with what they use in Call of Duty games. And that's why, as you can see by the title of this video, I completely now base, you know, my style around the xCalizorz way of playing the game. Obviously I wanted to use this gameplay because I was using a sort of a bit of an out there setup, and don't get me wrong, I am not comparing myself to xCal in any way, shape or form in terms of quality of player, because he is, for me, you know, in my opinion, he's the best player on YouTube, because, you know, he does use out there setups and he plays the objective and he's consistent, which is, you know, probably the most, you know, important and impressive thing about the way he plays. And don't take this video fully for me doing that. You know, I know he doesn't, when he plays Black Ops, he doesn't particularly like using the chopper gun anymore, and he would probably have more caps and defends in this game. But anyway, we end up, you know, sort of pushing this team completely out of the game, really. So, you know, that wasn't too important. But yeah, I do now just base my style on his, basically, because I just find that if I use, you know, say in this game, if I was to use the 7.4U and the FAMAS every game, I just wouldn't feel enough of a sort of sense of accomplishment in what I'm doing. I'd feel like I'm sort of doing well by default and not really earning it. Whereas, you know, when you're using a dodgy setup like that, like, well, you say dodgy, I actually do like the dual Skorpions, but say if I'm using a setup like the Stakeout or the Olympia, dual HS10s, and an Uzi on this game or something like that, when you actually do get a good game, you feel much better about it, because you actually feel that you've actually showed some talent to get it. And you know, some people will probably say, well, don't get me wrong, I'm not bashing on FAMAS users. Well, I am bashing on overpowered weapon users. In a way, anyway. Yeah, but yeah, it does hit you when you're playing the games that just people are just not prepared. I don't know whether maybe people, you know, sort of, that was going a little bit off topic, but it sort of shocks me in a way that in this day and age where, you know, YouTube is such a prevalent source of information about the games, and especially Call of Duty games, there's so many videos out there and so many people are hating on it, that people just continue to do it. I know I actually pretty much changed from using, you know, the most powerful weapons in the game, because I didn't want to be, you know, the FAMAS using 7.4U using bitch. You know, I didn't want to play that part in the game. I want to play a part where I'm really working hard to get a gameplay, and you know, I'm a competitive person, which possibly, you know, might be sort of the opposite of what you think for somebody who used these type of setups. You would have thought that it'd be people that like to have a bit more fun. Don't get me wrong, I love having fun in a game, but I just like it to be difficult, and I like to challenge myself. And you know, I actually pretty much jumped on and did this commentary just to calm myself down, because I had just been getting frustrated as shit playing some Dark Souls, and you know, that's the reason why I like that game so much. It's a challenge. You know, it's not in a sort of in an era of gaming where games, you know, like single player games, are created for anybody to complete. That's a game which takes some skill, and you know, you need to sort of get into the game and really, you know, become good at it to have any chance of finishing it. So you know, it's the same sort of thing. I just like to push the boat out and challenge myself a bit, and xCal completely does that. He is how I base my play style, the way I actually play Call of Duty games forever. You know, that is the way I will be doing it. You can even check, you know, if you want to check my recent games, send me a private chat invite on Xbox Live, and browse my player card and my recent games on Black Ops, because you will see that I've used some dodgy ass setups in the recent weeks. You know, I've been using the Stakeout, I've been using the Skorpions a bit, using the Olympia, dual HS10s, and you know, just pushing the boat out, playing the objective, making myself, you know, feel a little bit more accomplishment and feel like I'm doing stuff by actual skill instead of just by default. And anybody who you know disagrees with me, you need to try this. Honestly, if you are feeling comfortable, you know, just using the most powerful weapons all the time, you're doing it wrong. I'm sorry, you are. I have much more fun as well, you know, using these setups, because they are goofy to take an actual xCal word. You know, and it just, I don't know, it's just a play style which it stands out from other people as well. You know, honestly, I'm not even joking when I say this. The other day I was playing Modern Warfare 3, I was playing on Seatown, I was using, I believe, the USAS, and I was having a pretty bad game, so I actually just sat there for a minute and watched the kill feed, and probably from about halfway in, every single kill was with the ACR. I'm not even joking about that. So honestly, please just try and push the boat out, try and, you know, try some weapons that you haven't tried before, and I guarantee you'll have much more fun doing it. So basically, that's the end of the video. Hope you enjoyed it. I will link 2 videos you may have missed, or that you will be interested in possibly seeing again if you watch them after this video, and I will see you again very soon for what will be my next series. For what will be my next episode in my Rolling Back the Year series. So I will see you then, and cheddar cheese bell end.